now I'm down here in this really hot place, and I just get to meet a lot of interesting people.
Nice.
Yes. Imagine Miss Boner Bond, but their bond is like these tiny grass things that are like red, or they're like little pieces of fire. He's like, out of all my lawn. Keeping up with the. Oh, sorry.
Josh did, but Josh isn't coming. I know about it. I know how they go.
Wait, no, I don't know if the Kate Kuro or the Swarley has seen it.
We're not even caught up.
Because I'm pretty sure John saw it.
Huh?
You saw Endgame, right?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nah.
Oh, Morgan. There's a new episode of that anime I made you guys watch.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah!
I can't wait, because that was a pretty good anime.
Yeah!
I've been listening to the, yeah, that one. I've been listening to the Crypt Keeper podcast, and that's so good.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
What one I sent you?
Cryptid Keepers?
I don't know. I sent you one cryptid one, and I was like, you would like this. I haven't listened to it at all yet, so I have no idea if it's good.
No, I found this one by chance on SoundCloud.
Whoa.
It's weird, though, because I have to listen to it backwards to keep going. Like, it won't autoplay you from 1 to, like, 70 something.
I think you can swap it around.
That is for another day.
Okay.
That's too much work. I don't know how to do that.
Somewhere you wanna go. I'm the one to know.
I forgot what website we used. I was like, what's the word for Roll20?
Oh, yeah. I should log on to Roll20.
Bobby, what are you doing?
I was looking to see if sweet potatoes have high amounts of potassium in them.
That's... What?
What?
Why?
It might mess with my medicine.
Oh, no.
I could potentially have a heart attack.
Oh,
God.
Are you ready? Are you ready for me to have a heart attack?
not especially.
You better get ready.
Oh, shit.
What is this a picture of?
Because I checked after I ate a bunch, and it does.
Sweet potatoes fuck with you?
It could. Enough potassium.
Oh, God. I'm sorry I fed you sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I actually bought sweet potatoes because I was like, ooh, they were so good at Katie's.
Oh, man.
Yep. Now I'm gonna die.
John and I got in a fight about grapefruit juice.
A fist fight?
Frozen has no use. And he's just like, you are. And then you came to me like a week later and you're like, yeah, it turns out I can't drink on the medication I'm on.
No.
What?
Remember that?
No, I do remember being sad finding out that I couldn't drink grapefruit juice on the meds.
That's rough.
This is just further proof that I'm just a part of your imagination.
We all are.
Well, there's one specific time that Miles and I were sitting on a couch and John came over and Miles only acknowledged John and I kept talking to John. And when every time Miles would say something, or John would say something to me, Miles would be like, who are you talking to?
Oof.
John got really upset. He may have been slightly high when he came over, I don't know.
Unreality TW.
You remember that one?
Huh?
You remember that?
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to order pizza for me and
You just alt tab out of World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I was about to say, you've been playing that for quite... You're playing the new one? You playing private server?
Private server.
You getting ready for a classic about to come out?
Also, it's highly likely that I just forgot to log myself out of the client, so, like, if you see me playing WoW, just don't assume I'm actually playing.
I will always assume you're playing WoW. That's how I was. Constantly playing WoW. Until my first heart attack.
Oh no.
Right now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just
Oh,
turned into a
yeah.
911 call.
I report heart attack on Discord.
Nailed it.
I will email the paramedics.
I'm sure they're quick to respond.
Paramedics add to group chat.
What can they do? And you have to like put like the laptop on Morgan, and it like shocks Morgan until she comes back from a heart attack.
The defibrillator.
Thanks, Discord.
This is why we use you.
Discord's like, uh-oh, monkey coloring face emoji. Looks like you had an accident.
I mean, with the help of gamers, so it makes
We're
sense.
sending our epic gamer squad of
Our-
paramedics to
Our
Yeah.
expert team of code monkeys are working very hard to fix this.
A woo? A
you.
woo.
Don't worry,
Whoa.
we'll send them right over. And it's just like, wee siren, red and blue emojis.
Nailed it.
There's an ambulance emoji.
Yeah, but instead of like a heart attack, it's like, you haven't drank your daily dose of prescribed Mountain Dew today, so they come over.
Just dumping. You're like lying there, only half your body moving.
If you haven't drank all your gamer girl pee, you'll never beat Fortnite.
I mean, that is true. Have you tried beating Fortnite without it?
I've never tried Fortnite.
Oh, see, that's where you were right. Never do it.
There's
Terrible.
all-
I don't have a girlfriend.
I've tried. It's okay.
I tried. Don't do it. Not worth.
Ice cream. But who's ready for D&D? Everybody else set?
Not me.
Too bad. Here we go. Okay, so
Got
last
him.
time on D&D. Last time on D&D. The party set out from the aftermath where they were ambushed by giant flying bug monsters. Having realized that the bug monsters retreated in the direction of Moortown, they decided to travel to Moortown in order to warn the magistrate of the oncoming doom. Oh yeah, drumstick! I mean,
What?
hate about ice cream. But, so the party set off.
Fuck, and you didn't get me one?
Nailed it.
You gotta hit ice cream emojis on Discord, and then it just appears in your disk drive.
Finding ice cream.
Let's see, the party set off. They settled a dispute outside of the Serpent's Mount by chasing both parties away using scary demon magic
Yeah, I remember that.
and just ball-based threats. Then the party continued along, separated. I don't know. They got some really bad directions from Jack Black, and then they separated from Bully, who raises his hand distantly. Separated from Bully and Jack Black, who went to go warn some nearby elven villages. While the party continued their way to Moortown. After having traveled for some time, it appears to have come to an open cave, ominous and empty, in the middle of the. Well, it's more temperate than it is a jungle, but it's a temperate jungle. So that's where we pick off. So you guys are staring. It looks maybe a natural forming cave inside a hillside.
I say there's definitely bugs in there. We should turn around.
That's never stopped us before.
John, I don't know if you know, but after the battle, I lost my legs, and now I have a snake's tail.
Oh.
Also, I can breathe out a cloud of flies that slowly eat people. Normal stuff. Don't worry about it.
Everybody gained a level.
Yeah, everybody gained a level, John.
Only people are here gain a level.
Ooh,
A woo.
ooh.
I mean, I was here at your level, so I'm gaining a level.
I mean, it's gonna benefit everyone if you do. Like, please gain a level, John. We need it. We need it so bad.
Okay, so while Gensha levels up and we remove the NPC from her face and put the regular face back on, let's say so you guys can like hear like some kind of rushing noise, almost like a shushing noise coming from the cave. What does Cav want to do?
What kind of cave is it?
Looks to be naturally forming.
Oh. So definitely not like a person's stomach.
Probably not.
Alright.
Definitely, probably not.
Your medicine checks will not help you here. You cannot cure this cave's indigestion.
I do the thing from the first Pokemon game where you just rub the captain's tummy and it goes doo, 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 doo. And then the cave is our friend and I ride him. No, like not
Like
like that.
like the
Six
captain?
Nort, can you cast light?
Can I?
I can do it.
I can't.
Oh,
Mostly
Clang,
'cause
cast
I-
light on my stick, please.
Let me make sure that I can catch you.
So they can ride it?
Stop it. Alright.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just rub the stick's belly, red rocket.
Oh boy.
No.
That's a good shit.
Sacred flame on your stick.
Ooh.
Does that make it light up?
That
Yeah.
sets it on fire, potentially.
It burns it. Your stick is
No.
burning.
I don't want
Yeah, you do.
it. Life's not worth anything.
Your what staff?
My watt staff. My life staff.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna cast. Thaumaturgy,
Yeah.
which
There you go.
creates light.
Okay.
It was just more fun to light your stick on fire.
Oh
I
yeah.
would use it as the start of my funeral pyre.
Excellent.
Also,
Okay.
you can put anything on fire around me. That just seems like common sense.
Because yeah, you just combust.
Yeah.
You made out of alcohol. I get it.
Your heart diddly-dee.
Let's see. So, as I imagine Cab holds up the stick like He-Man holding up his sword, and he's like, "Let there be light!" Like light, like he's holding some kind of fluorescent lamp, just shines out of it into the cave, and you can see it appears the inside of it, after about 10 or 15 feet, is supported by little wooden struts. It makes you think it might be some kind of man-made support.
Like a mine?
Exactly.
Alright. I look at everyone else and I'm like, you want to go in?
Is it gonna get closer to helping those people at that poor town?
What town? Be honest, I was blacked out for most of.
So last time,
Most of every.
we saw the army of bugs like going toward them, and they're like the next mostly dense populated area. So we were gonna go and warn them or help them.
Gotcha.
Also,
Alright, now that Cab has this new information that he definitely just learned, will the cave bring us there?
I don't know. That's the thing.
No, I use knowledge maps.
Oh. Nailed it.
Let's see what we get.
That's not a real thing. You could
Well,
just roll intelligence.
Rolling knowledge maps.
Do you have a wait? Do you have a map?
There's history.
15 on my knowledge map check.
Let's see, Cab. You know, that the northern part of Zyria is heavily rich in silver. So you probably are sure this is probably some kind of silver mine, but it doesn't look like it's in a lot of use. And you look at your feet and you look around, and there aren't very many footprints around. This mine might be abandoned. That's what your history check does.
Alright, so I convey to everyone else that this mine probably is just a dead end.
I mean, the only other option then is to go back the way we came, right? And try to find what Jack Black told us about. So.
Yeah, I just don't really see this working out.
Alright, well, I guess we should turn around.
Adventure thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree with you.
Just give off and go, like, drink hallucinant juice with natives and just ditch my whole main story.
Yeah. The one thing I always wanted to do.
Got
GM's
him.
like, here's all my cool backstory stuff, and then you just completely ignore it.
Weh.
The party
Where you
packs
going,
up the
okay?
cart. backs up their Triceratops, beep, 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 and then continues back the way they came. You travel until you get back where you can see the river. Everybody make perception check.
Okay. I perceive that there's a river.
I'm gonna persuade it.
Oh yeah. You tell it what's what.
A fat 15.
Ooh, a dank 15.
Got 15
The
points.
dopest combination 3 multiplied 5 times that you've ever seen.
Ah, yeah.
That just rhymed. Am I a rapper now?
I think
Yeah.
so. Are you
John,
ready
was
to
that
take
your
the...
flip flow?
I was gotta minimize WoW so we can tell you about it.
Got him.
They would surely be shaking Benny down. Benny's definitely playing Pokemon right now too, probably.
No. Minimize his visual one.
Okay, so everybody but Gensha, you can hear the rushing of the river, but with the rushing of the river, you can hear something. It almost sounds like singing or like humming.
Whoever is definitely trying to tell us we should leave.
I want to check out the humming.
Ugh.
Alright. Snort forces Gensha to follow the humming. It gets you off the road, it seems like, onto some kind of animal trail, which leads along the riverbed. And not much farther down, maybe about 30 feet, you can see there's a man sitting by the river. He has a very large stick. It seems to not pay much attention as you draw close to him.
Is it big?
Is it a waff staff?
It is an elderly man. It is a big stick.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, this guy's awesome. We should go talk to him. I bet he's blind.
You bet he's...
Blind swirly?
He's gotta be blind. It wouldn't make sense if he didn't.
Well, this is a swirly campaign, so he's probably blind.
Because he's
He
old.
is blind. You walk up to the man. You get within about 50 feet of him, and you hear his voice just over the crickling of the river. He says 4, 5. No, he says, there's 6 of you, he says. He slowly gets up with his stick and starts hobbling towards you. His eyes unopened, moving his stick about brashly to make sure that he doesn't collide with anything.
I tell him to stay back because I don't trust a random blind man in the middle of a fucking cave, I guess.
I slither to him and ask
he's
if
by
he
the
needs
river,
any
not-
help. That's true, he is by the river.
Let's see. The blind man holds out his hand as Snort gets closer, just as if he wants to, like, I don't know, touch your face.
Alright, I go up to him. And I put his hand on my face.
Let's
Put
see.
it on your butt.
Snake
I
butt.
think you have a butt face.
I don't know. He does have a big stick.
Your face feels like a rump. That would be really
You
silly.
poor ugly child.
I will tell you whatever you need. Grant you 3 wishes.
Let's see. He says, "Oh my!" He says, "You have been through much." As he draws his hand around Snort's face. It's almost like he can see into her history. You can feel a bit of magic on your face, Snort.
Oh, yeah. Does it give me plus
Just
2?
give some of that magic.
Face magic.
Shoot my charisma.
I'll take whatever magic you can give me. Cast, like, flame hand on my face.
I was about to say curses you.
Wouldn't be the
force
first time.
All around me.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Alright, so, what else did he say? He says, "Oh, you found Murphy." You can tell he starts, like, sniffing the air, and, like, the big bugbear you guys have with the dog on his shoulder, he's like, ugh.
We
Nice.
sure did, pal.
Good to know he has a name.
This,
Well, this guy probably introduced himself too, so I'm getting, like, broken up in between it. He tells you that he is the plateau guide. He, for a small fee, can take you down the plateau.
Oh yeah, that's who we're looking for. Let's do it.
What's it? I asked him about the cave.
What do you ask him exactly?
I'm just like, what do you know about that cave?
He tells you to pass through the cave, you need someone such as him, and you need to have complete faith in him, or you cannot open your eyes for the entire time that we are in that cave.
Where does the cave lead you?
Let's see. He tells you that the current part you guys are on Aziria is actually a big plateau. The cave leads down. It was made like thousands of years ago by the indigenous people, and it leads all the way down to the bottom of the plateau, which is at sea level, which is where you guys want to go.
Ooh, you guys want to do cave? I pointed everyone in ass cave. Cave?
Yeah, let's ask Cave.
Cool.
Fun.
Yeah.
So you want to do cave?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do Cave.
All right. Party. He begins guiding the party. He seems to wander as if he knows where everything is from that point on. But he continues down the animal trail, not back where you came, but still forward, following the flow of the river. After about 20 minutes, you come to a bit of a clearing, and you can feel like the wind is picking up drastically. And suddenly, in front of you, you can see it, at the cliff's edge. And for miles in front of you, all there is green, crisp jungle, probably somewhere a couple hundred feet below.
We have to close our eyes yet?
Oh, my eyes have been closed since we entered the cave.
Oh shit.
You're
I'm
not
behind.
Yet.
Not quite yet. I just want to explain that there's a very nice waterfall that the river flies off of. Nearby, there's a small cave. He reaches into his shirt and he brings out blindfolds. He says it can be unnerving in the cave, but you must wear these blindfolds and never remove them.
Ever?
Good to me.
One's after the cave.
It's full of mind players.
Oh fuck. They're self-conscious.
More like blind flayers.
Ooh, got him.
Wow. Subscribe to our Patreon.
You're
Can we get a soundboard that just does that?
Wow! Subscribe to our Patreon.
Giggity.
Bird Katie Printing. Also, should we get a Patreon? That's crazy.
all our subscribers. We can manage them better there.
If anything's become clear, it's that people want more.
Does anybody not want to wear a blindfold?
I
Oh jeez.
object to it, yes. What's
Oh,
to stop you from leaving us in the middle of the cave?
He says that when you can't see in the cave, he also tells you that you'll have to blindfold your animals if you have any. They're also affected by this.
What exactly happens?
You die.
He says that he'll tell you afterwards. He can't tell you before, or you will be unnerved. He says.
So you can't tell us before we enter the cave. We just have to trust you, blindfold ourselves, and walk in the middle of the cave with no explanation.
I'm down.
And you also have to pay him.
Oh god. You're not selling this well, my guy.
No.
How much does he charge?
That's 10 gold pieces a person.
Person?
No.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's.
I
Pitch
have no
is
money.
that. Absolutely not.
Cover me.
Yeah,
I
I'll
got
cover
you.
He can tell me now, or he can eat the pommel of my fucking sword.
He'll eat something.
You're gonna punch this blind old man with your sword.
I'm gonna mediate here real quick.
I'm sorry everyone else wants to trust the blind man by the river to blindfold themselves and trek into the middle of a cave, but...
Yeah,
Just to make him feel better about being blind.
Kling's gonna go up to the old man and be like, "Our friend Genta here, she's very brave. She will definitely not become unnerved if you tell her the contents of the cave. However, Gensha is not so easy to trust, so going in without knowing is not something Gensha would want to do.
Squawk, squawk.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
So,
make a Diplo check. That's pretty tough on a fence. He believes very strongly that you should not know, and you can tell by the stern look on his face.
I'll cover my ears if that helps.
they don't have a Diplo button no more.
Persuasion?
Yeah, it's persuasion now, sorry.
It's persuasion.
For me, it's deception.
I got a 13.
Let's see. He says that he can tell this person,
Or is it 2 separate skills?
but he doesn't want to tell anybody. He says it's very... If he tells this person, he should not tell anybody else.
That sounds like Gensha.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright, let me type something out real quick. I'm sure if anybody's gonna do this.
Oh, stinky cat poop.
Really?
Yeah.
One second, let me type this out whisper.
I'm gonna go slip.
Stinky kitty booty.
It's my new EP.
I was about to say, it sounds like a band. When you launch it, when's it coming out?
Unfortunately, I can't let you know that. However, if you do subscribe to my Patreon, you will get...
That seems like a really good deal, folks. Everyone should subscribe to Benny's Patreon.
Stinky kitty booty.
Featuring Pickles?
Yeah.
Yeah, featuring Pickles.
Oh boy.
I think you mean DJ Pickles.
Yeah. What?
Lil Pickles.
Little Pickles. Oh boy.
Sorry, take me another second. I'm bad at typing today.
Get good, scrub. Am I right?
Yeah. You tell him.
I'm
Yee.
sorry, I stopped listening.
DJ
But, I mean,
Pickles.
my thing got disconnected.
No, I understand.
People disconnected.
You just don't want to talk to me. It's okay. I got it.
Nah, dude.
No, it's okay. I got it.
No, Morgan.
I'll just be over here. All alone.
Drive to Morgan's house now.
Don't do that. I'll make you pancakes.
Morgan makes really good pancakes.
Morgan, no, that's one of my favorite foods.
No way, I had no idea.
Whisper.
Yeah, it's great food to wake up when you wake up and it's like super late and you're like, I didn't eat breakfast or lunch, and you just bam, pancakes.
And then you have a whole pancake sticking out of your mouth. I get it.
That's why I run to anime school.
Yes, exactly.
No, according to Fruity, it's an entire NES cartridge.
You are a Bentendo.
Yeah, it's true.
Ben 10?
Nintendo.
Did you guys know that the Japanese word for moth is just ga?
Oh yeah? It's
Yeah.
pretty...
Yeah.
So did we go into the creepy tunnel yet? Creepy tunnel! Creepy
With the blind man.
with the blind man.
Creepy.
Okay, so Genka agrees after hearing why. And the rest of the party is all set, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I wanna... Is Gensha afraid?
Kishan mute.
Huh?
No!
I'm not afraid at all.
Okay. You're just not gonna... You seem like someone that would be.
Sworn to secrecy, so I'm not telling you.
We'll talk later, don't worry.
I have a giant chocolate egg.
That's like hollow. The way you broke into it looks like something's trying to break out. Hey, really a bird eating other people's eggs. Anyway, so somebody has to make a handle animal in order to put a blindfold on your Triceratops, or you have to leave it behind.
You mean, is there even handle animals still? No. I'm going to
I have
deceive
plus 3
the
now.
animal. Can I persuade the animal?
Oh, it's like when you tell an animal or anyone that everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, there's animal handling. Everyone just gangs up on it with a blindfold.
You all just pet it a bunch.
Good Triceratops just slowly slip the blindfold on. Alright, so now that the Triceratops has been blindfolded, he has everybody blindfold themselves. I imagine everybody does, so they agree to it. Then everybody has to hold hands and slowly walk with him. He warns everybody one last time to not remove your blindfolds. And he's like, alright, I'll give it. He's like, wait, give me my money real quick.
I'll pay him.
Can we pay him after?
You have to pay him before, because he pays per head, and he doesn't pay back if people die.
I'll pay him.
Alright, everybody gonna pay him?
I'm going to flip him. I ask, hey, will you take half? I win a coin flip?
He looks at you and he says, what good would that do a blind man?
How do you mean?
Can't see the coin.
I'll give you a double if you win. How about that? You can feel the coin, too.
You could feel the coin. It's probably embossed. Make a persuasion check. I don't think he'd be up for that.
26.
Yeah, he'll flip you for it. Nice.
Alright. I win the coin flip.
Yep. He says, luck isn't on my side. He's like, but I'm glad it's on yours, he says. We will need it.
I give him 5 coins.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so
I'm spotting Cab too, so I pay 20.
Yep.
Kev doesn't have any money.
Cab's
No, I
got
don't leave it with me.
How
So
convenient for
bad.
Cab.
That's actually great. I like when men do that. So the party holds hands. Somebody has to hold the horn of the Triceratops and slowly walk into the cave. Imagine you guys don't see anything. Once your eyes are covered, you're like especially attuned to the sounds around you, and the slow wind changes as you enter into this cave. And you can feel it's cooler only after about 30 feet, and it starts to get fairly steep. He's talking to you most of the way. He tells you that he's been doing this for like 2 decades almost. And he only charges up money because he only charges money because otherwise people will be frivolous with it. He says there's nothing frivolous about this cave. Let's see. He takes you a bit further. And he tells you that you should be wary of this section because the side on the right, if you go more than 10 feet, there's a cliff, and you will fall about 30 feet.
Oh, so still have like 10 feet of leeway.
Yes, but he's warning you. And then, let's see. Who would be the first person?
Holding on to the old man's hand.
Who's holding the old man's hand?
Me.
Alright, Gensha would be? Who would be holding Gensha's hand?
Me.
Alright, Clink. Sorry. As you're walking, you suddenly brush into something. Something against your lower body and knee brushes against you, and then you can tell that it moves. It was some kind of creature, for sure, 100%.
100% some kind of creature. I'm gonna ask the old man if he has a dog.
The old man tells you that he does not have a dog. Oh, I forgot, because
The Cyclops? Was it a Cyclops?
he's a bugbear.
Bugbear.
The bugbear has a dog. I imagine he's trying to like slip a sock over the dog's eyes. Like over his head like a sock hat.
Cute.
They're just adorable. They're comic relief that nobody can see unless they're us in our imagination.
Okay.
But he says no. He says I would be. He says he's not rich or anything. He would not be able to take care of a dog in the wild.
Who paid for the bugbear? Does he have money?
I think he just was allowed.
Yeah, he's friends with the guy.
Oh yeah, he's on this plenty of time.
Wait, you guys aren't paying for the bugbear? He just kind of like looks around. He's like, I didn't count the coins. Who's paying for the bugbear?
I'll pay for the bugbear. Lang has a hoard of money. Okay, bugbear, paid for.
Alright. He just laughs and tells you that he has no dog.
I tell him there's some funny furry plants around here.
Wink, wink.
Wonk, wonk.
He tells you in a brash voice, don't pay them any mind.
Okie dokie.
Let's see.
Sounds good to me.
You guys are walking for about an hour. It is cold in this cave. You can see you've gone down quite far. There's a lot of it's not like steps, but there's lots of inclines and then these angled turns. It's just hard to work on your heart. The idea that there's a cliff. The idea that you're just in the dark and the clang may have touched some kind of furry creature. Does anybody in the party want to remove their blindfold?
Nah.
Nah, if I die, I die. That's just how it is.
Yeah, Gensha says it's cool, so it's cool.
Yep.
What? No, of course not. This is super cool.
You know.
Travel for a bit longer. He tells you that it's very close. The end of the cave is, and he says since he hasn't heard anything, he assumes everybody's got their blindfolds on. And when you make it to the bottom, you can definitely feel after about 10 minutes of him saying that you can feel a breeze hit your face. You can smell the salt. It flies up in your nose. It just blows stagnation out of the air.
Nice, nice, nice.
And then suddenly you can almost feel the sun on you. And he announces that you guys have made it outside.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So he says you can remove your blindfolds.
I'ma do that. Can I keep mine as a cool bandana?
Yeah.
Can I keep mine on forever?
Yeah, I don't take mine off. I don't trust him. I'm gonna wait till Gensha tells me to take it off.
Yeah. Into the brave over here.
I ask Clang what they see.
Yeah, I already took mine off.
Yeah.
See?
What do you see? You see
Ooh, right.
beautiful sunset. It is gorgeous. You can see the ocean and the waters, and all around you there's appear to be some kind of ruins. And you guys are standing up on a very large stone plateau.
I'm gonna be like, wow, it's all good. That's beautiful.
Why if I should have whispered that? Because what would that reaction have been? Imagine Clang saw something that just broke Clang's mind. It was like,
gorgeous.
look at beautiful.
I was about to say that sounds like
Little party white.
Bird box.
that sounds like someone who's had their mind enslaved would say.
Yeah.
Hey Clang, what should we do next? Definitely go to the brain slug planet.
Thank you. It was cold down there on the floor.
Poor thing star. Anyway, so Clang announces what it is, and you can all feel the sea breeze, so it's kind of a bit of a giveaway.
Alright, that's fine. He probably isn't that deeply mentally.
We're right into the
manipulating us.
mouth of a monster. It's just breathing really gently on us.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I take my blindfold off.
Does everybody want to take their blindfolds off?
Yep,
Sure.
I already did. Speaking for
Cab
everyone
keeps
else.
blindfold on.
What do I see?
You see ancient ruins all over around you. You guys are up on some stairs, basically, that connect to a cave that's behind you.
I ask how far to the port town.
Let me look at the map real quick. He says you could make it there by morning. He says you won't lose it because they have a lighthouse, and once it becomes dark, he says people have told him that you can see it.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you.
I tell
Nice.
Trav it's okay to take his blindfold off.
Ooh,
I
leave it
ask
on.
how I know it's really Gensha.
That's a good question. That's the kind of question that keeps you alive.
I clonk him in the head.
I'm like, oh, okie doke.
That's Gensha.
I remove it, put my eyes still closed.
You
Held
can
it.
open your eyes too.
So what was? I asked the old man what was in the cave.
He just laughs. He tells you not. He's like, you don't have to worry now. And he just kind of like He's like wandering back towards the cave.
Oh,
He should charge you extra no afterwards. Yeah, that's what he'll do. He says, okay, for another gold piece, he'll tell you.
and this one.
Yeah.
I tap you on the shoulder and I lean in and I go, "Don't pay him.
Oh, Benton knows.
It's a scam. He's scamming you.
He's scamming me.
Scam?
Don't get scammed by McScamsy, the old blind scam man.
But he's blind and has a dog and a bugbear.
Fuck him. He
Blind to the
should
scam
be living in the
guy.
middle of the woods then."
Is that you?
I did already pay for the bugbear that was his friend.
Yeah, you own that bugbear now.
I do.
That's just law.
Yeah, that's how science works.
I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, if you pay for someone, you own them.
Except for monks, it doesn't count.
I don't know if I ever paid for you. I don't know if I'd ever want you.
Well, Clang did, so.
That's true.
I did.
I forgot, you guys have a frog band with you also.
We didn't pay for him either.
Imagine everybody just forgot and they were like in the cart, like asleep or something. You guys did all this, they'd woken up, they were just, who knows what would have happened.
They would have just died.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, does the party want to continue onward?
Yeah, Gensha, tell us what was in the cave!
Well, I have to reread the message.
It was Vice President Al Gore.
That's where President Reggie is.
He's
He's not.
Oh, no.
He never actually stopped being the president of Nintendo. He's just hiding in this cave.
just sneaking.
Uh,
I
You good,
explained
Ben?
that there's some sort of relic that drove the original occupants of the cave crazy, and that they'll try to kill us if we look at it. So
Nice.
don't fucking look at the thing.
Okay, I trust you.
Wait, what?
There's a relic that was unearthed by a bunch of dwarven miners, and it made them all go mad. So if anyone else enters the cave without a blindfold on, they kill anyone who looks at the relic.
It's sad that they were so young.
Oh, so this is
It's
a whole bunch of dwarven
potatoes.
miners
Poo-poo butt.
killing in there, being crazy.
they're deep.
Nice. So they just were covered in fur and run all up on me?
They just start crazy, I think. And then they get real crazy. The deep ones.
If you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, have you ever touched a dwarf before? Those things are gross.
I imagine you was walking by, there's like a big dwarf with a big long beard that just brushed against Clang.
Snort, agree with you. Dwarves are gross. They're the worst.
Starts to go.
You guys are racist.
They're basically big walking rat nest beards. It's
I don't
disgusting.
know if I've ever met a dwarf I've ever liked.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever met a dwarf that smelled good.
Yeah. And the gutter speak, they speak. Nothing like Goblin.
What is happening?
Subscribe to our Patreon where you get extra
This
snippets
episode
of
we find
casual
out everyone
dwarven
is
racism.
I was about to say, on our Patreon, we have the Dwarven Slur.
This is the episode where we find out everyone but Cap is a racist.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say the D word.
Oh no. We'll have to beep you out.
Oh no.
Is it diminutive?
Nah, it's what they do. You know. I don't gotta say more than that. You know what I'm saying.
I don't know what's
Yeah, you know what I
happening.
fucking mean.
You know what I'm saying. I'll put it in Discord. It's
Subscribe to our Patreon to get our
Is it
exclusive
delicious?
access to our Discord where we share dwarven slurs.
I won't say it. I don't want
Is it
anyone.
ding dong?
I put it in chat. You can see it.
Here, I'll check it.
You can see it, Bentendo. Who-
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah, that is very
It's pretty bad.
that's really bad. I can't believe that you can even type that without breaching terms of service on Discord.
I'm surprised you saw it. I thought it'd have like parental settings, so just be a bunch of extras.
No, that's in the Swirly's server.
Oh,
Look
okay.
up rental settings for me.
But yeah,
Anyway,
Posting
so
gross
does
icky
somebody
stuff.
want to leave the ruins?
Yeah. Let's go to the town.
I kind of want to see what made him
Let's
mad.
all go to
Fuck it,
Lottie.
That's all I do.
I start turning around to go back in the cave.
I pull you by your strange snake tail.
But I need to know.
Is that
Well,
harassment?
we also need you to not go insane and get eaten by walking beards.
Oh no.
Yeah, why would you want to hang out with dwarves instead of us?
Well, I could kill a lot of dwarves.
That's true. But aren't we
But
on a
you're
time
right.
crunch?
Also
We're on a
kill one
mission.
you.
We gotta go and save that town, my sister.
Yeah. And your sister.
Especially my sister. Let's just go with just my sister. That go with everyone?
I mean, you should
I
definitely
feel
want
like no.
to.
Also, who paid for Terran?
Terran floated through because he's actually a god.
They put him in a barrel and threw him off the waterfall.
And he made it! He's right here next to us.
Terran's probably got money. He paid for himself. He's not a freeloader like that bugbear.
Oh yeah, that's fucking
Frog.
bugbear.
Who doesn't pay for stuff?
Or that
Rude.
one smelly guy that doesn't believe in money.
Don't talk about yourself like that,
Oh,
Gensha.
Alexander Hamilton?
Yeah.
That guy is pretty
Oh,
rude.
you know what would have been a better joke would be Karl Marx, but
That's not even funny. Alright,
in this episode, Ben just makes jokes just for Swirly.
I love it. I love everything about it. Forget everybody else.
Game's canceled on again because we're just gonna Ben and Swirly are just gonna hang out for the rest of the time.
Oh man, I could have watched Endgame.
I can just tell you about it.
Yeah, do it right on stream. Hey, this is now a spoiler
Alright.
stream.
Minute 1.
Ant-Man crawls up Thanos' butthole and expands inside Thanos, killing him instantly.
Thanos is aroused.
It's now inflation porn.
Oh, finally. You blow into my tail and I turn into a balloon.
This needs to stop.
I thought everyone was down.
I mean, I'm still on board.
People were down.
I misread the situation.
Tried to whisper, but instead just sent the general. Whatever.
Ooh. I check out that.
Sonic the General.
I
Can't
check
do
out
that.
the carving.
2012 or something.
Can I read any of them?
You can't read the writing unless you use your magic spell.
I can see. I can read all things. It was a trick question.
Oh. Well, shit. Okay.
Like a dick question.
Oh,
Oh!
you told me.
I went there.
One day I'll learn how to be as fly as you.
Doubt it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just gonna commit Sudoku right now.
No!
Do it.
Let's see.
Remember, 9 can only be in one row.
Oof, that's where I always go wrong.
From the amount of engravings that are still visible to you, you can make out there's some kind of ritual involving 9 individuals. Looks like they're in a circle. What really alarms you about it, though, is that it appears that they're all facing each other in this circle. And tentacles are coming out of their chests.
Hot.
Dope.
And the depiction of the sun above them, straight above them, it appears strange. It's very ornate in detail.
Okay.
How detailed and phallic are the tentacles?
Oh, you know.
You would be somebody from 2018 would be offended looking at this.
I doubt.
Also, do I see this?
Only if Snort points it out to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to have you freak out.
Yeah, because that will 100% happen.
All right. I point it out.
Oh,
I say, hey,
like, oh, I
see,
wonder
look
what
at this cool
my friend
thing.
Snort, who knows all about...
Knows every written language.
Yeah. I just throw up immediately. And start rocking back and forth.
I was hoping you'd do that.
Sing the Reading Rainbow song to myself.
I say, Cab, what's wrong? Do you recognize it?
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I put your head closer. Read it. You can read.
Let's get it on.
Let's take a look
I can't say that word, we're on stream.
in my book. It's the same word. It's reading rainbow.
Same.
Subscribe to Patreon to find the link to John and mine's rap review channel.
We say all of the
We also do
dwarven slurs.
Nailed it.
we do covers.
Let's see. Does anybody want to do anything about the engraving? Basically, Snow is only able to tell a very little bit because there's only a little bit of writing that still remains. Looks like these ruins are incredibly old, much older than the Wanty inscribings that you were seeing previously.
Can I do
I lay my weird infested arm. I touch my palm that's on my weird infested arm up to the wall. Do I feel any weird, creepy bug stuff? Do I get any bug knowledge?
Oh yeah, give me that bug
Give me
knowledge.
that bug knowledge.
Let's see.
sorry.
Make a concentration check.
You guys want bug knowledge? I can.
Not that bug.
Then
Oh.
Cab's face just opens up.
The bombardier beetle.
Dude, the bombardier beetle is so cool.
Does
Here,
does Gensha actually do anything, or can I make another Helen Keller joke?
I think I have an article somewhere about the chemical makeup of the acid it shoots.
Is it just nasty liquid?
Oh, it's acid.
Concentration check.
What do you want concentration to be?
Oh, sorry. Isn't that wisdom?
Yeah, let's do that.
You took away all my skills. Hard to relearn. The only thing you get is hot flashes. Your blood feels like it's on fire, but you can't get anything meaningful from it. But you know there's obviously some significance.
Can I do like a pressing of it?
Yep.
And imprint it on some paper I've got?
You like put paper there and then brush it with like charcoal or something.
Yeah.
Alright, you got
Bang thinks that it might be worth it to smash it with a hammer!
I just kind of wave you aside, so go ahead.
Why
I've
would I
got
say
the
that?
the printing already. So
Birdman Inquisition.
do as you must.
Does anybody want to smash it?
I don't want Clang to smash this.
I
Whatever
want
it
to see
is.
what happens when someone smashes it.
No, I don't want that to happen. Because we might have to fight more giant bugs.
But
My
And-
arm tells me we shouldn't smash whatever this is.
well, now I gotta. I bring out my chisel.
You're gonna draw
Roll another wisdom save. Oof. Rolled a 2. Total of 4.
get even less this time. You have bad time. Focus it while everybody else is trying to fight over smashing this and cannot concentrate.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more for the road.
Let's see. You feel a strong sense of belonging when you touch this.
Well, that's bad.
Perfect. Alright, everybody ready to go, or do you guys want to smash it still?
Beg and plead with you not to smash whatever.
I smash. Let me smash, Gensha.
No,
Let me
don't
smash.
Let me smash.
You can't smash. We can smash after the dungeon.
Oh, all right.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa. I'm sorry, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, we go. We go to the town, right?
So, the party continues on. You basically leave the ruins onto the beach. Everybody who isn't human, you suddenly smell something incredibly foul. It smells like rotting bodies, like meat, like baby diarrhea. It is disgusting to your nose, and burns it way up deep, higher than you've ever smelled anything in your nose.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
I'm
announce
not human,
this
so what do I
place is
smell?
terrible.
When did
Oh,
Cab
no, I am
get
human.
submerged in water? Ha, laugh track.
God.
Cab is just like, are these people really my friends?
No, we're not friends.
Oh. Butterfly in the sky.
Sorry.
I can cry twice as much.
Anyway, so you guys all smell something bad, except for Cab, who doesn't seem to smell anything bad. But even Bugbear makes like an upset face, and the
Oh,
dog's
really?
hair stands up.
No, bad.
I get my my Eldritch Blast ready.
Alright. What does the party want to do next? You guys want to continue?
I get my Sank smashing stance ready.
Oh wait,
But
can I make
I'll
another
keep
joke?
going.
Okay.
Because I have that cloak of invisibility that stinks.
Yeah.
I don't notice a difference.
Nailed it.
After about 10 or 15 minutes, nothing seems to change, but the smell remains. Party want to continue?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate. Boom! I only got 4!
Right. You notice that when you wander towards the ocean, the smell isn't as bad, but it looks like the pathway runs at least parallel with the shoreline and to the jungle side, which is on the left.
More like Parallax, am I
Can I
right?
roll a survival to find out where the stank's coming from?
Is that a Green Lantern reference?
Yeah, dog.
Who's
A
that
bad.
for other than me?
Our viewers. Same thing with the dwarven racial slurs. That's not for us. That's for them.
That's for everything we do for you.
Nate, we know you're watching.
My mom watches this sometimes.
Oh no!
Does she really?
Oh god.
Everyone, we
found
gotta
it.
change our ways. We
I
can't have this.
know. It's okay, she doesn't care, and I don't think she watches the whole thing anyway. She's just like, I like to hear your voices.
It's like having you on the phone.
Aw,
It's
That's
bad.
nice.
Patty's great. Everyone go give a like to Patty's Instagram.
Wait, Patty's Instagram?
I don't know.
Now
I
she
do.
does.
If anyone wants it, I'm sure
Is it
she
real? Did I guess right?
You did it. You've unveiled the code.
the code of my mom having an Instagram.
I mean, I follow your mom on Facebook, and it's pretty great.
She just posts a bunch of anti-Trump memes
Yeah,
all day.
and she's also just like, today Katie's uncle, or today Katie forgot to do this. Why did it do it for? LOL.
Yeah,
Is that an LOL? Is it really?
yeah, I think it is.
Patty,
But
tell me the truth. Were you laughing out loud,
Don't lie to
or
us.
were you just giving lots of love?
Oh, that sounds nice.
Nobody's able to deduce where the bad smell is coming from, but it is
Oh,
quite
I
prolific.
haven't even tried. Let's see. There we go.
Nobody's able to do.
okay, I'm gonna make a survival check this time.
Maybe Cad can figure it
I'm
out.
sorry. I'll try to be quiet.
Is it me?
It's probably hard for him to smell anything over his natural odor.
Aroma?
Potency.
Yeah.
It's booty smell.
Yeah.
No. It's
Fucking.
mostly just vomit.
Good for you.
Not bad.
Aha! Clang thinks that the smell is coming from the tree line. And this is what he announces loudly, just like that.
Oh, okay.
Like a comic book character.
He refers to himself in the third person.
Like the iguana.
Meanwhile, at the Legion
Like
of
the
Doom.
Yes.
Clang thinks that it's over here!
Why is
Someone
Kit
else
Say
come
something
look
that
at
they
me.
could say.
I'm going to investigate.
That doesn't sound like the tick at all.
I'll go over. But I'm gonna breathe out a cloud of flies.
Oh, you love that shit.
Ken with the fly.
So
Closer to the
Gensha,
tree
you just
line, the
like a
smell gets-
miasma of flies come out of my mouth, just crawling and flying out of my mouth and nose.
Cool. More people can make bugs come out of their bodies.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
So as you get closer to the tree line, the smell just gets worse and worse.
Getting rude.
Who's
I tell
gonna
them,
investigate with me?
Come out, you fools. Show themselves before I curse you.
That we're just gonna find a pile full of corpses.
Yeah, finally. Am I right?
Using your teamwork,
Hate
you
everyone
play,
else.
you play hot and cold until you come to a tree. When you look at the tree, its leaves are like neon green.
That's peculiar.
If you think that there must be something in this tree stinks, it smells bad. In fact, there's a couple of neon trees around here, but particularly this closest one to you is very bad smelling.
Well, I have to do the thing everyone would do in the situation and climb into the tree.
Oh no.
Alright, make a
I
will.
tell you it's a bad idea. And
I
you
gotta.
just throw a javelin at it.
I gotta do it for the memes.
YOLO.
Let's see. You start to, as soon as you touch the bark, you feel sickened and you start being sick on the ground. You throw up with flies and you throw up on the flies.
Oh, the flies don't like that.
They're getting pissed.
I say that's probably why you shouldn't climb the tree. And I whip a javelin up at the leaves.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see you.
Let me whisper something to Gen.
Not the butcher. He loves blood.
For Gensha. I don't know if it's spelled right. I can't see my screen.
What does that mean? How do you not see your screen?
Addict.
Ooh, the good kind or the bad kind?
I deduce that the leaves are covered in stank pollen.
Dank pollen.
Makes sense. I should have guessed that.
But that doesn't explain why the tree making contact with skin made Snort throw up. So, you know.
It's because I'm so baller.
Is it because you have a weakened immune system?
You
Probably.
Becoming part snake?
I mean, flies are crawling out of me. I might just be rotting.
That's entirely possible too, yeah.
Yeah. I could always just light it on fire.
What if I touched the tree with my gauntleted hand?
Nothing happens. But it stinks.
I feel like this is just a trick to get us to leave us in the middle of the forest, but
Again?
But Gensha wouldn't think that. Gensha would want to figure out why the tree's stanky and making Snort throw up.
Sometimes things are just smelly.
That's true.
Science.
So what does the party want to do? You can see, based in the treetops, that there are other neon trees.
There's tons of them.
You can see a few from where you are.
Maybe they serve some sort of purpose, like keeping animals from attacking the town next to it.
Or maybe there's a bunch of bugs in them.
I don't think so. Wouldn't that poison the bugs?
I don't know. I'm not a bug.
They could be poison-proof. Why am I entertaining that? They could be poison-proof bugs.
I don't know. But they look like they've been here for a long time, correct?
As I'm vomiting, I say, you're right. We should just ignore them. Onward.
I would like to smack the trunk of a tree with my weapon to try and take a sample of the stank powder.
Alright, make a strength check, then make a will save.
Okay. Bang. Oh, making badass checks tonight. Alright, come on.
Oh,
Why am I rolling so bad?
You raise your mace high. I imagine like whenever you raise it really high, it just has like those spikes, and it's just like, everything flashes red, like Thor with lightning, but it's like anger and malice. You bring it down, you smack that tree trunk. A whole bunch of pollen falls on you. It feels like you've been pepper sprayed all over your body. You are paralyzed on the ground.
All over your body.
Oh no, not my body.
Somebody will have to put Gensha back in the cart. Gensha can no longer move.
Which one of you scrawny whelps is big enough to lift me?
I'm gonna make a strength check.
We don't have to put you in the cart.
Where's Kev?
You also don't have to have someone carry you when you inevitably break your snake tail.
Hey.
Cab is confused as to why everyone keeps talking about this tree and says it's smelly.
That's a good question. For another day.
Even when he's close, he doesn't really smell much of anything. The sea air is more fragrant to him than the street.
I bet it does keep non-human creatures away. And that's probably its purpose.
I'm human.
What part?
That's a good question. Rude.
What's the part you want to do? You guys, Cab, you gonna put Gensha in the cart? Gensha's on the ground paralyzed.
Yeah, do that.
Hey, thanks, bud.
Like, oh, she's all tired out.
Just took her out.
Our sweet little angel.
Held
13. I drag her across the ground. Because I
it.
can't lift her in all this armor that she feels is necessary.
Let's see. Alright, so does the party want to continue anything with the trees, or does the party want to continue onward?
Okay, continue with the tree, I say through choked gasps.
Alright, I guess I'll climb the tree.
No, don't. I mean,
That's what. Yeah.
sure.
Do it.
Alright. The dex check?
It's athletics.
Rolling
Ooh,
dex.
baby, you got what I need.
Alright.
Hey, can I roll a dex check?
You got what I need.
Yeah, baby.
You can use acrobatics.
You
Oh,
say
that's much better.
just a friend.
Don't give me that.
Don't even give me that.
Don't even give me that. 15.
Imagine you kind of like take up your stick and you brace yourself against a tree, and then you go, and they scoot up the tree with your stick, and you're like, wand staff powers activate, and you make it about halfway, and you're like, oh, it does smell a bit bad. And you make it to the top, and you notice it looks like there's a bunch of these trees, and all this beautiful, you're like glowing green with all the pollen, and it's just like a beautiful sea breeze. They blow all these trees, and you can see there's lots of these trees. You can see them for quite a while, and they're all in a row, in one big long line. You can see them.
Yeah, it looks nice. I see where that leads to.
It seems to follow the path as far as you can see. Make a perception check to see if you can see more.
Go, Watt staff perception.
Oh no!
Fail. I'm just so enamored by the glowing trees.
It goes far. It goes pretty far.
I tell them it go far.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now with Gensha paralyzed, do you want to do anything else with the trees?
No. Leave it again, too.
Have covered it. This party is saved.
Nice.
I did it.
Our savior. The watch staff.
That's why I'm the legendary hero. You
With your
guys are
twin brother.
also there.
You
We're
did
just
it.
back up.
Let's see. The party continues onward. You guys travel down the road. You can see that after the tree line clears, still the same trees. They're spaced at about 30 feet, but they just seem to go into a row, and they run right alongside the road, the sea road that you guys are on, and travel for about an hour. And it's just starting to get a bit dark. Everybody make perception checks.
We didn't even lose the town, did we?
Oh man, I gotta roll this perception.
Oh, man.
Gosh golly.
Everybody but Cad notices it.
Hmm?
You guys, basically, you go through some flat areas. Once you guys are down off the plateau, you notice it's the terrain is a lot more different. You guys are very much on like a beach jungle area, and you can see there's lots of like sparse meadows and then some dense trees and some sparse meadows. As you come between a whole bunch of trees and a meadow, everybody but Cad, you can feel this sense of like primal fear in your gut. Up ahead, you can see it looks like something is knocked over. Some kind of large creature is knocked over. And something about the whole scene makes you feel gross. It's still maybe about 200 feet away from you. It's not on the road. It's off to the left beyond the tree line in the meadow.
You guys feel that?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
What? What the heck? What the heck is that?
I go toward it.
You're gonna go towards it?
With what we face so far, it can't be much worse than giant bugs, so I head towards it too.
Alright. I'll also tell you guys that as you guys, if you draw a picture, on the right there's the sea, and on the left is the tree line. The tree line's about 10 feet away. This thing's about 200 feet away from where you guys are on the road to your left. Is that right?
Yeah, left towards the water.
No, I have that wrong. Right is towards the ocean, left is towards the tree line, then towards the creek. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does the party get that? Should I draw a picture?
No, I think I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
Nailed it.
Let's see. So the party wants to head over there. Eventually you're driving, so I imagine you're going to take the cart that way.
Is Gensha still paralyzed?
Oh, Gensha is still paralyzed. Gensha can't drive.
Can I make a medicine check on Gensha?
You can.
I'll drive, but if I'm driving, I want consensus from the
What?
group if we're going that way.
Not now.
Can I give Gensha a hug?
I don't think that's how Triceratops cars work.
That is not what I asked. Can your feet reach the pedals?
Yeah,
Then
there's no pedals to drive a Triceratops.
What kind of shitty Triceratops is this?
It's a manual.
Did it?
Here, I'm going to draw that actually. So, does the party decide they want to go that way?
Is there any other way to go outside of through the line?
No, I'm going to draw it. Yeah.
Also, I got 20 on my medicine.
Gensha is no longer paralyzed, but feeling slow.
She always feels slow.
Classically, use the snort. No time. Right layer. This background layer. Alright, so Oh, cheeky cat boots.
No more. My nose has reached its smell quota for the day.
I should have drawn this in advance, but I only have a map in my notebook.
You're good. Nah, we don't have to go toward it unless we really want to. Oh no!
Okay, there. Can I go over to the map? So you can see the map?
Yeah.
Alright, so on the right-hand side, that is the water. That's the waves splashing up. And then there's like sandy beach, and you guys are on the little pathway, which is like a road. And there's all these trees on the left. And then in the meadow, there's like something turned over, like a creature.
I wonder if it was eaten by bugs.
Probably. I feel like we're probably going to see more of this the further we go.
Probably. Should we investigate?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Does
To
it,
confirm.
does it look eaten by bugs from afar before we go up and touch it?
Make a perception check.
No. I refuse. No more games. Tell us, Brandon.
I can only tell you what you can perceive.
20.
What about my...
See what you
Yes.
tell.
Look at you guys and your big brain perception rolls.
It's not
Your
that
galaxy brain knowledge.
big. If only.
my galaxy brain investigation check?
Let's see. Tab, you know that with your perception check, that looks like some kind of creature is turned over and it's not moving from what you can see. It may be ill, or it may be something that's eaten by the bugs. You're not 100% sure. But Bird Boy, with your investigation check, you detect, you think that it might not be the bugs, simply because there's a lot of this creature here.
They would have taken it.
Yeah, you think that if there was a lot of them, they probably would have eaten us all, or that there might be more evidence spread about. You're not really sure.
I say this.
Oh, and also you notice on this tower, no, it's not a tower. On this tree over here, there's a small, looks to be some kind of tree stand. You can't see anybody. There's like a little hut. It's like a tree house on some stilts built onto the tree, basically. And that's almost 220, 230 feet away.
Okay. Does it look like anyone has been there lately?
You can't open this far away.
Okay. I'm gonna say that I don't think it's the bugs, but it might have something to do with that tree stand.
Alright.
What the heck to do?
We continue up the trail towards the tree stand.
Yeah.
Alright. So. You guys head up. You get to about here, and then suddenly you notice that this creature laying down appears to shake and move.
Oh.
I shoot it.
You gonna shoot at it?
No, it could be evil.
Alright, you take your shot.
I take my shot.
You fire at it. When it gets hit, it leaves like this. This creature is quite large, almost as like laying over on its side. It's a little bit taller than your cart. So you blast it. I imagine your Eldritch Blast about starting to get dark. The Eldritch flies out and it casts this big light, almost like a meteor, across the sky, and then collides with the flesh, and it explodes and creates this big bloody meat hole. After that, the thing stops shaking.
It stops shaking?
Yeah, but behind it, something rises up, and it turns its head. Almost has like a serpent's head, but standing up on two legs, bright orange. When it turns,
bloody meat hole.
What?
Nothing. I'm just remembering you saying big bloody meat hole again.
Big bloody meat hole.
Big.
Buy our t-shirts, like and subscribe.
Finally. We have a brand now.
Yeah.
Let's see. The serpent face around its mouth, red with blood. It turns its eye towards you, and you feel that carnal fear again. Almost like it shoots into you. Here's this creature was eating whatever you blasted. Now you've given away position.
That's rough.
For you, I cast Expeditious Retreat. No, I don't. I'll stay.
Okay. Does that party want to take any other actions?
Oh, excuse me.
Uh,
Did you guys convince me to come down out of the tree?
No, we left
we
you.
left you in tree.
You're like
Oh,
30
no.
kilometers away.
Time for the cab side story.
I'm just gonna like,
I'm stuck in a tree.
yell, sorry!
Sorry, not sorry.
Let's see.
I
Creature.
click my sick toys on the ground and turn it into a glider, and then jump down.
Go.
Arrow appears on my bald head.
Nice, you are the Avatar.
I am the evader.
The Cavtar.
The cat.
Cabtar. Cabtar, the last of my line staff.
Oh no.
No. I don't know. I'm still covered in that pollen, though.
How does Tab feel?
Stanky.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
A little nauseous. Glad I ate it. That's what you always say, Gene.
All right.
Alright. So, what happens is this big creature comes thumping around the side. As it steps, you can feel it even sitting on the wagon. It is quite large. Its entire front of its body is just red, dripping with blood. As it starts slowly coming towards the party and picking up speed. I'm sorry, no, you did.
Is he easier to recognize the closer he gets?
Yes. You definitely can tell that he's some kind of carnivore. And that his intent is bad.
He's gonna eat us.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm gonna point at the target and tell it to halt with the command spell. Oh no, with the command spell.
Oh. I was about to say, that's a little out of your character.
Stop in the name of love.
If you subscribe to our Patreon and pay more than $10 a month, you get Morgan's entire Christmas album called God is Dead.
Oh boy. Cards on the table.
I'm sorry, I assumed you were a nihilist.
Oh, that's weird. Anyway,
I've talked to you more than once, so.
I don't understand. What would make you think that? Alright, yeah.
What's the last thing everybody remembers?
I
was
don't
a
know.
tree.
Ben claimed I was a nihilist.
You mean true?
Not true. I've never nihiled once.
So the thing is running towards us.
Yeah, and I cast command on it to make it stop. It said halt, and then it can make a charisma save. I think. I don't know. I hope so.
What's the save?
16. Actually, I'm gonna make it grovel. That's more like snort. I point at it and I say grovel.
To do command doesn't have to be smart enough to understand it.
I don't think so.
What was that different one? I was getting confused with a different one.
Well,
Oh,
there's
it
command.
does not understand language.
Yeah, in 3.5, I think there was command person and command monster. You might be confusing the two.
No, there's just
Monster
there's just command. Yeah, there's hold person and charm
Yeah, I
person
know
and
which one
charm
Squirrely's
monster.
talking about.
Is
but
it
I
charm
don't
person?
remember what it do.
The word of the spell is if it doesn't understand your language. Does it understand my language?
No,
Damn. One day.
that's good because it would have failed, and that would have solved all your problems. It gets within 100 feet. It's moving fast. It's kicking up sand behind it. It lets off like this, almost like a shriek, imagine like what an excited kid sounds like if you're like the kid's new hamster he got for his birthday.
Oh.
Eat you.
Yeah, except
Right before he accidentally crushes it from hugging it too hard. Anyway, enough about my childhood.
I can cast Sacred Flame like a little missile.
I could also lob a javelin at it.
Yeah.
It's too big to net.
yes,
I
it is
think
very
its
low.
mouth might even be too
He
big
a
to
big
net.
boy.
I
me just a sec.
mean,
Does anybody want to make any check about the creature?
Can you describe him again? I might have spaced out.
Can we make out more of him now that he's closer?
He's a large carnivore. He's bright orange, covered in crimson blood. You know that
Is it
he.
his own?
no, it's from the thing he was eating that we blew up.
I want to make a medicine check to see if he's injured. Maybe he's just a scared boy.
I don't think so.
From your basic understanding of medical and toxicological problems, you look at this creature, and the only thing that you can tell about him doesn't seem hurt, but he definitely is moving. Because he's moving too fast to be something that is probably wounded.
He seems hungry. Alright.
Was there something else? Did somebody else run some javelins? What was before that?
Sacred Flame? How
I think-
close is he?
Ben did a perception check, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, didn't you do that or no?
No, but I'll do one.
Oh, you don't have to. No
Oh,
pressure.
that sounds
And we
good.
know he gets to 60 feet.
Okay.
Well,
I know
that's
Ben wanted
fine.
a description. He has a horn. That was the other thing.
Oh no, that's where he shoots the lightning. Like in Final
shit.
Fantasy.
Oh, is Ghidorah?
Ghidorah? Who's Ghidorah?
Ghidorah?
Is that some weep shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's Monster Zero.
Rodan.
I'm so excited.
Actually, type roll.
It comes out the day after my birthday.
Made for you. Does anybody want to take any other actions? John, you had Gensha throw a javelin, but that's damage?
Yeah, that's my damage. I'm trying to. There we go. Hey,
What's the 30 out of 100? Oh, that's your.
I think that's
javelin.
minimum maximum range.
Ah.
Did John just say damage instead of damage? Are we in alternate universe?
Yes.
You miss by 1.
Oh no, we are
Sorry,
in
I should-
alternate universe.
Just as he breaks through the 80-foot barrier, the javelin soars. And he just moves out of the way, and he lets off like this trumpeting, like shouting noise, and it like shakes the canvas of your wagon. Anybody have anything else where Clang goes?
I already did something, so I don't.
He's 60 feet away now, right?
If nobody else has any other decisions, he's going to move to 60 feet.
Yup, I've got nothing besides hoofing it.
You don't think we can take it?
I don't
You
think
don't-
we could take it. Just not charging at us.
Oh, well, we climb up a tree.
Also, this map isn't regularly sized. Like the square that you guys advocate with Snort's size is the size of your cart.
Oh, okay.
I got a 16.
No.
Even though he's closer.
What I imagine happens is you try to hit him, and he just runs his horn directly into it, and it dissipates like some anime shonen thing.
Can I... Wait, what did you do?
Sacred Flame.
Oh. Can I cast Prestidigitation to make a large spark in his face?
Wait, did he just defeat Magic with his horn?
You're nodding.
Does it seem like the magic canceled out, or he just like deflected it?
It's unsure. You're not sure.
Does anyone have a higher than a 1 in nature?
No.
I'll roll a survival too, just in case that counts. I got a 13 nature and a 23 survival. And what if he's like the Luquata?
I don't know what that is, but alright.
Luquata.
Is that like Lucario?
It's Lugandan or Sea Serpent.
Well, it has legs. Can't be a sea serpent.
No, but I said like.
Alright, so you make a bright flash in his eyes.
Yeah.
Let me actually roll out of 100 for that.
Is 100 good or bad?
Mother effing mountain.
Let's see. You flash right before his face. He seems to like spin off for a second and then come right back straight into his path at full steam. He's getting down there. 50, 40. Now he's suddenly about 20 feet away. And suddenly, as he's running, he just kind of turns and starts running parallel with the road and just turns away from you guys.
Oh, wait, is this one of the Yaunty's like running
We got tricked.
pets? There's a bigger fish. We gotta run.
There's always a big.
Let's see. After about 3 or 4 minutes, what's this there?
Clang, can you turn stone to mud?
No?
Is that a dwarf thing?
No, it's a spell.
If it's a dwarf thing, we can't do it.
Not anymore. We got all of our dwarf privileges revoked after you guys went on a racist tirade against them.
Well, I mean, they deserve it.
Not helping.
Nope, I cannot
If
do
they'd
that.
stopped drinking long enough to contribute something useful to society, I'd stop making fun of them.
I will not yield to the Dwarven Council.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna make a YouTube channel about it.
Let's see. After about 4 or 5 minutes, you guys hear a ka-thunk and something flies through the air. The carnivorous monster, who did like a roundabout, seems to notice it and then chases it off into the bush.
Where did it come from?
Where did it go?
Where'd you come from, Cut Night Owl?
Legendary.
It came from that tower that was attached to that tree. Now there's a man standing there, and looks like he's waving at you guys, but he's still very far away.
Let's go that way.
Okay.
Let's book it.
Let's boogie.
We're gonna boogie.
We about to go on some bush adventures?
Ooh, I don't like that.
That's the only kind of adventures you guys get to have from now on.
We should be going to that town. I don't know why I'm
Looking
getting so
forward to bush
distracted.
adventures.
We'll be right back. Our Discord cut. Oh.
It did. That's why we're asking about like the last thing everybody heard.
Yep, I didn't even notice.
Ooh, I bet our viewers did. If you did or didn't notice, please leave a comment to tell us.
Yeah, please, we need to know.
Don't forget to
We know you
subscribe
love
for Dwarf Slurs.
Yeah. I'm pandering to our audience. Come on. You know they like this.
We almost got Fruity to listen to it.
I don't even know what that is.
It's one of my friends in my Discord.
Oh. Then, like, what, they listen to like a minute of it and they stop?
By grating voice.
She's in a different time zone.
Oh, but she can't watch the backlog, I see.
I got that up too.
Yeah. Mom free.
We know you're listening.
Alright, we just gotta start making jokes for Patty now.
Come on, Mom. Do my laundry.
Patty, I like your meatloaf.
Give Derp a pet.
Yes, please do.
Pet
Best-
him.
Patty,
Best-
Derp is a big boy. Give him a big hug.
Pet that dog. Pet that dog.
Dog. Pet that
Pet
dog.
that
I
dog.
love you,
Pet
Mr.
that
Hey,
Gray.
can we get a chance to pet that dog in the Discord chat?
Start popping
Wanna
off
give us a-
those.
1 like for every 1 pet for the dog?
The inverse. We'll pet, for every like you give us, we'll pet that dog.
I like
For
our
every like we
community.
don't get, we don't pet that dog.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. We pet the dog.
We pet the dog regardless, but
This way you feel good about it.
Yeah, this way you can contribute to touching a dog.
Ooh, don't say it like
Go
that.
back, dog.
I don't like how that sounded.
Alright, as you guys approach the watchtower, there's a man there, and he goes like, hey! He's like, you guys new in town?
Yeah.
I've been here my whole life.
You have?
I've been holding out on you guys. Yep.
Just only here in Zyria, never anywhere else. Only playing D&D forever.
I've been lying to you guys the whole time. I never had a home country. I don't have a sister. I'm actually
Wow.
just another cab.
Just take off your mask and you're just Cab, but walking on their knees.
Damn,
So,
guys, I didn't want to tell you either, but I've been cab the whole time too.
Yeah,
Finally.
Cab party.
I unzip my morning star and it's just been a stick the whole time.
It's been the what staff.
Cab's just crying with happiness.
I always knew you guys were stanky monks like me.
I knew it. I done did knew it.
Did knew it.
Done did knew it.
Cab Stinky.
Cab Stinky Dojo.
You
What
guys
are we
like
doing?
ASMR?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh man, I already crumpled up my aluminum.
Give me that stank ASMR.
Burp ASMR.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't like that at all.
Oh man, it sounds just like me.
We should do
Yeah,
an
Yo,
answer
talk about something unrelated to the
Subscribe to
game.
our Patreon for more ASMR of me crumpling oil.
Please don't. I don't want to keep doing this content.
You don't have a choice anymore.
Oh god.
Today's session is an ASMR style. Remember, I believe in you.
Oh, well, that's pretty nice. I like that.
Now just give me those 3 funky numbers on the back of your credit.
That was good. Good job, Ben.
Thanks.
Let's see. This guy goes over some quick facts. He has a bit of a strange accent, and I'm not going to reproduce it. He tells you that he assumed you were new in town. He loves it when new people come. They get scared by Terry.
Scary Terry.
Oh no.
Get it?
No.
Oh, okay. So like, there's this show.
I kill myself.
I ask what's so scary about Terry.
Quantum Leap.
I still kill myself.
I love Quantum. Let's see. He tells you that Terry's like is Moortown's mascot. He's that nasty big tooth that was wandering around. Gave you guys a bit of a scare.
I've never been scared my whole life.
Says Miss Expedious Retreat.
I didn't cast it.
That's true.
It was just a meme. Trust me.
Yeah.
Would I leave you guys to die like that? No.
Probably.
Probably.
What else? He says that the lambda trees will keep all the nasty carnivores away, but Terry just kind of likes to hang out around the wall and pick off all the small creatures that get disoriented there.
I knew those trees were magic.
Are they magic?
No, they're not magic. They're just smelly.
He says they are, but not for humans like me and like that. He kind of like points across the entire people and stops at Cab. He's like, that guy.
High five.
Yeah.
Humans, yeah. He says that the natives are also immune to this also.
You know what I hate more than dwarves?
It's
Humans.
humans, that's totally fair.
Yeah, it's humans.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's like got this big fancy ballista, and he like shows this. He has this huge crossbow, and he's like, whenever I get bored, we just fire it up and launch things at Terry. And he comes back, and he's like a box of chickens. He's like, these guys don't fly so good, but this one does. He's like, I don't know what it is. It looks like a pig. If a pig was a dinosaur, he's like, Terry loves these guys.
I'm glad to know Terry's so well cared for.
Excellent tastes.
What else? He tells you that Morristown isn't far from here. He's just one of the watchmen who keeps watch here, because he says that the wall doesn't work on sometimes like extremely large creatures from the interior of the continent. He doesn't use big words like interior and continent. He like, when them bigums come through.
I ask if he's seen a swarm of like giant insects fly through.
Let's see. He thinks for a second.
Allow me. Have you done seen some buzzards bigger than a June bug on your knee?
Oh no.
Oh man, that's pretty
That's
good.
racist.
He can say it because he's a human.
Yeah.
It's just dialect. I don't understand.
Let's see. He conveys to you that he's seen a lot of very large insects. He tells you that one time when his grandma died, they couldn't bury her because the sea level was too high, so she stunk up everywhere. And the bugs flying around her were big as cat.
Big as a cat.
No, but have you seen recently any giant flying beetles the size of carts?
Kind of looks at you guys. He's not sure how to take that. He's like, I haven't seen anything like that. And he just like looks at. He's like he reaches in his belt and he's a little canteen. It's like empty. He's like, oh, pickles, no.
Pickles, no. Pickles drank from his canteen. I'm sorry.
He's like, are you strange in the head?
Yes.
Says he's lived on Xeria a long time, but he's never seen large cart-sized insects. He asked you guys if you've been taking whatever the natives be taking.
Hell
Say-
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I wish.
I love it. Hell
He
yeah,
inquires
bro.
about the quality of your hooch and what kind of strange plants you may have in take.
We've just been drinking Barry's red onion
I don't blame
red
For-
onionade.
for a
Barry's
glass.
red onionade.
Onion.
Red, ya onionade.
Classic.
Oh, wait. Before I begin, I have to just.
Yeah, just crack open a nice,
Red
smooth,
cold.
Barry's red onionade.
A room temperature bottle of berries.
Uh,
Red onionade.
A slightly
drink
warm
500.
bottle.
And send the bottle caps our way down here at the distributor of Barry's red onionade. We'll give you a free bottle cap opener.
It's sulfurous.
It doesn't open bottles, but it does open bottle caps.
It opens my heart.
It's the key to my heart. You know what the key to my stomach is?
Sign up to our
Barry's red
Patreon.
onionade.
You know.
I like this name.
Alright, I'm done with my ad read. Can we back to the stream?
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell Mr. Man that there's a bunch of bugs and they killed a bunch of people up north in the town we were just in.
First of all, he's like, he said that he'd seen a couple of refugees come through here, saying there were some kind of worms. Now he's saying there's some kind of bugs. He's like, do you have any proof of these claims?
Hey, show me your arm, Gensha.
Like a puzzle trick.
Terrible idea.
They
That
won't
is
let you
an
get down after that.
terrible idea. The bugs whisper to me, and No, wait. Wrong save.
This
There
is
we
a
go.
good idea. I've never thought of a better idea than that.
Oh,
What
we do
is-
have proof. We have a letter from the
Oh,
guy we gave
wow.
all the treasures to.
A way that doesn't involve me ripping open my arm and showing him arm bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's send the general's letter. You're so smart, Clang.
I remember.
Ew.
I give you a pat on the head.
I love every second of it.
You are now covered in a light layer of greasy dirt.
This is how I usually am.
Nailed it. Alright.
Let's see. He takes the letter. As soon as he sees the seal on it, the wax stamp seal, he just hands it back and he says, "If you guys are," he says, "if Throm sent you guys, then anything you say, he'd believe."
Oh, I
Nice.
thought I was about to
Cool.
say, if you expect me to be able to read,
If only I could. Well, I mean, that's why stamps so important.
What am I, a wizard?
I cast reading on this book, and then I done did it.
Knowing he's got an education
Just lied
pass.
to himself.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I asked him if he got any moonshine. I want to go blind tonight.
Let's get by tonight.
He said, eventually you just kind of walk up to him, and you just kind of like mutter that to him. He doesn't even understand what you say. But you and him just exchange whatever bottles you have.
This is just how humans are, right?
It's an actual old human tradition. This is how we show brotherhood.
Drunkenness. Got it.
What was that?
No, nothing.
See.
Y'all are the coolest. I love human culture.
Oh, you'd like to hear more about it? Just pick up Snart and start talking to her.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. You see me reaching for my dagger.
Well, I don't know much about goblin culture, but when you
Me
take a knife out, you
either.
gotta be able to use it. And he just starts he puts it in his mouth, swallows it whole.
Make a fort save.
I used it pretty good then, I think.
I'm making a fort safe for the other man.
Yeah.
He tells you, he's like, I won this bottle in a game off a crocodile, man. He just like hands you a gourd.
Crocodile man.
Yeah, you know, they're always ornery because they got so many teeth, but no teeth brush.
That's
That's a deep cut reference to Waterboy, the Adam Sandler vehicle.
pretty good. I like that.
Anyway, besides eating knives and exchanging moonshine, what else does the party need to do? He gave him the okay. You guys got information from him. Do you need anything else? His name is... Check.
Billion?
No, Rusty Shackleford.
Rusty Shackleford.
Bubba Hotep.
That's perfect.
Jake.
This man's name is Jacob.
I like it. It's so familiar.
Oh man, are you gonna get Jake to come and voice him?
I should. He does the perfect voice for that.
Oh man.
He does. He can do a really good boomhauer.
Just
Dude,
incomprehensible.
the first time I met Jake, I don't know if I've told anyone else this story other than you guys who were there with me. First time I met Jake, I was like, "Hey, Jake." He's like, "Hey, welcome to my house. You want to see my knife collection?"
And you were like, yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm like, well, you did that, or he's gonna use it. So no, Jake's a good dude. Is he still working at that gas station?
I think so. He used to talk to me forever. He does like this thing where he'll just like be really like dormant for long periods of time.
The real question is, why isn't he listening to our podcast?
He used to be a part of it.
I know, I was there.
Whoa.
Remember Barbosa?
Whoa.
Yeah, that was ages ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Snort's just so different.
I miss the boulder.
Isn't it? Isn't it? The boulder was good.
The boulder was best boy.
Do you guys have anything else for Jacob?
Oh, we should probably ask him where we should go to like get this information out the fastest. Or like officials we should see, offices we should go to.
Let's see. He tells you that if you want to get it out fast, no, he tell you should probably take this to the magistrate. He tells you the magistrate has the biggest ship in Moortown. It's the only like it's a Cavalier-sized ship, and it's the only ship that's large enough to actually make it to Swales and leave Zyria. It's the only ship, and it has big, gaudy purple sails. He says, you probably found there, soaking it up. But if you want to get it out fastest, he tell you go straight to the newspaper. The newspaper is like the pulse of society. That's what he explains. What he say, he's like, them mail guys give it out information so fast before I know it before anybody said it.
That's smart right there.
Yep. Okay, so we'll run it by the newspaper and then bring it to the magistrate.
Pretty good with
Sure.
I do. Unfortunately, I think I have to end it tonight. I got an early day tomorrow. I start my job and everything. So.
Okay.
Good luck, Morgan. You can do it.
Go fight, win.
Go fight, win. Go fight, win.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Kill him.
You all have a good night. Okay.
Good night.
Actually, I was gonna say we could pick it up next week with Moortown, because that's basically the next thing after this I have in my book.
Morgantown.
Morgantown.
More.
Well, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. I gotta go pee and be right back.
Alright, bye.
Such a big cat.
Pet that cat.
Look at him, cutie.
You pet that cat. You got a pickle.
Oh,
You pet the pickle.
I gotta get up, Pickles.
The pickle boy.
Everybody like this game? Was it good?
Yeah.
The blindfold thing actually has a whole other section, but I cut it.
You cut it.
I cut it. I'll be back.
He'll be back.
Okay,
Cool.
bye.
Lane. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
This is your president speaking.
Don't you insult the hello voice like that.
It could have been any president.
Sure. And my name is Barack Obama.
My name is Rock and Roll Obama. And I have type 6 diabetes.
Type 6.
I cut it.
That's the
cut
illegal
it?
kind.
Yeah. Cut that section with the blindfolds.
Tell me about it.
There's a whole
Bird
section.
Box.
It was just Bird Box.
It wasn't that? Well, because nothing's original. I just cut a lot of my material.
Yeah.
Like even Cutie got the thing with the trees is actually from Strong World.
Yeah, it's from One Piece.
Oh. I never... What was Strong World?
It was one of the movies.
One of the better
Was that with all the giants?
No, it was the world I made.
Ugh, just a bunch of beefcakes flexing.
Yeah. That's literally all we do too. Like
It's
you
just
walk
funny.
in like a sandwich, and it just flexes at you.
Dude,
Ooh,
John,
me-
have I told you about Flex Mentallo?
No.
He's a superhero from the Doom Patrol. His power is he can flex so hard it changes reality. His power is
Huh.
defined as matter over mind. So when he uses his powers, it just says "Hero of the Beach" over his head because he got his powers from reading an ad in the back of the comic book that just said like "Get ripped quick," and he did it, and it gave him magic powers, and then he beat up the bully that stole his girlfriend.
That's fantastic.
It's the best. I told Warren about it. He was just like, "What?" He's like, "Actually, I already knew about this. My friend Matt, who Warren is not sure yet if it's just me in a costume, also told him about it, and now Warren owns all the Flex Mentallo comics."
I know. I now also have to go and do a bathroom adventure, but it was nice to see you guys and hear you guys.
I love
Especially
John.
seeing you, Benny, because I know where you live.
Oh,
I
man,
love
you should send
John.
me a gift.
Do 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 do. Boing, 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 boing.
Tell Miles I said hi.
Beanie says hi.
I also say hi.
Kate says you're gay.
That's also true.
Miles says that you're gay. All of you.
Yes.